Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to run a medieval tavern? Well, you're in luck, as I'm about to play Tavern Master to 100% completion. Join me as we build the best tavern in the kingdom, with top quality food and the finest ale. Welcome to Grojan's Grog. So, this is me tavern. It doesn't look much just now, but we're going to change that. I fly through the tutorial and add a wall, a front door so people can actually get in, a window for some natural light. Next, we need a table and benches for people to sit and light to brighten up the room. What is a tavern without beer? Not a tavern, I'd imagine. I buy a barrel and fill it up. Next, we need some staff, a bartender and a waitress. And we begin our first research to unlock a kitchen. Our first customers come in to sample our finest beer. The tables fill up fast, so we're going to need another one. Then reorganise the tables to give us a little more room. Well, it's the first day and everyone left angry. Oops. Time to give the tavern a name. And Grojan's Grog was born. Naming the tavern completed our first quest on our way to greatness. The first day is over. What will the future bring? Day 2 and the kitchen research is complete. Our staff are becoming more experienced. Alyssa is now level 2 and gains a point in carrying drinks. Bert levels up 2 and he gets a point in carrying drinks too. The day ends with our first profit. A new research has started and this one's for lemonade, and work begins on the kitchen. We need to buy a counter, followed by a plate shelf and a crate to store some food. A little shuffling of the layout to make it fit in before I hired a chef called Redford. All the seats are filled, so it's time to add another table and some benches before planning our first expansion. The walls are added until the money runs out and the flooring is laid. The last piece of the wall is built before the internal wall is demolished. Look at all that space. We can do better with the layout, so a couple of lights are added. Then the big move begins as all the tables are shifted across to the new area. I think we've just annoyed the customers again, as they've all left angry. Next, I find a better spot for the kitchen and start moving everything across. A couple more quests complete and that unlocks our first reward of 100 coins. Nice. As the day comes to an end, the drinks are topped up to prepare for the next day. We lost a fortune. Wow. Redford has levelled up from all his hard work and he gains a point in main courses. Lemonade research is complete and we start researching how to bring in more guests. We need 200 coins for a lemonade barrel. We're not quite there yet. I add a fire extinguisher, if you can call it that, in case of emergencies. Another level up for Alyssa and she gets another point in drinks carrying. Guest research is complete. Next up, musicians. Back to a nice little profit. Another quest complete and this has unlocked a new floor tile. I freshen the place up with the new flooring. It looks a little bit nicer, don't you think? I scrape the money together for the lemonade barrel and fill it up with the last of our coins. Bert the barman is skilling up and getting a new point in drinks carrying. Redford also levels up and he gains a point in dessert skills. There's the musicians research done. Next up, special events. There's enough money in the pot to buy a new table and a couple of benches. The last of it can top up the lemonade barrel. The bread main course has gone up a notch and now it's a 1-star meal. Maybe the kitchen should be separated a little bit. Let's stick a wall up. Alyssa is now a level 4 waitress and gains a skill point in drink carrying speed. Special event research is complete. Unfortunately, we don't have enough prestige to organise any events just yet. A new research for the takeout begins. We have a level 4 chef. Congratulations Redford, your soup skill is improving. Maybe I should start thinking about entertainment. I find a nice spot for the musician's podium and hire a one-person band. We earn a nice chunk of money and use it to buy another table and some seats. Oh no, we've ran out of wheat. Luckily, there's some money left to buy some more. The takeout research is done. Soon, we'll be selling takeaway meals. Research starts on the adventurers table. Here's our solo musician entertaining the customers. It looks like they're all enjoying themselves. The fruit bowl is the next meal to make its way to 1 star. Short of coins, we top up what we can at the bar and we make a small profit for the day. Judy gains her first star and gains some skill and speed carrying drinks. Also, Bert has made it to level 4 and improves his carrying speed too. The cherry cake is now 1 star. Customers will love this. A bar is added to the kitchen to make room for the new takeaway counter. And the apple pie has also moved up to 1 star. A tiny loss for the day isn't too bad. Oh no, we have a fire in the kitchen. It's a good job there's a fire extinguisher nearby. The staff rush off to put out the fire as the customers evacuate. The fire is out and the counter is ruined. The adventurers table and the ale research are complete. Now we can start the waitress research. We raised some funds and now we can replace the burnt chef's counter. Try not to burn this one please, chefs. Another loss, this is becoming a habit. The money is raised to buy a packing table. Now the takeaway can open. Oops, ran out of lemonade and the last of the coins fill the barrel about halfway. At least the cream rolls are now a 1 star quality. Judy is now level 3 and she gains a skill point in tips. A rug is added under the table to add a bit of style to the place. Finally, a little profit. Food levels are a mess. I top up what I can afford for now and spend most of the day trying to recover coins to keep the food and the drinks flowing. Cash still isn't looking great. The takeaway's got some customers. A great way to earn a little extra coin. Enough for another table and benches, which completes a quest. That unlocks a new painting. I've got just the spot for this by our musician. We earn enough for 1 more table, but the seats will have to wait. I can finally organise an event. We'll have a party on Friday. That looks a bit better. What's this? A thief is breaking into my tavern. He creeps into the bar, picks up a barrel and creeps back out. With all the staff at home sleeping, there's nothing we can do. We need protection. Luckily, he only stole a water barrel and it's free to replace. Time to hire a guard. Landolph, welcome to the team. A couple more waitresses are also hired. The team is growing. The food chest is filled with wheat and fruit, and the last of the money goes on lemonade. Before the day ends, I manage to grab 1 more bench, and Bert continues his development and reaches level 5 and improves his drink pouring. The missing bench is added to the table, and we still made a nice little profit. Today is party day, and all of our special guests flood the tavern, and we get a nice little reward of 200 coins. We can finally afford the ale barrel, but we've got no coins left to fill it up. Back to losing money, but we did spend a lot. Day 17 earns a little coin to add ale to the barrel, and the people seem to be enjoying life. The bread is getting better, and it's now a 2-star meal. Wine has been researched, and next up, a kitchen improvement with a fireplace grill. After the success of the last party, another is scheduled for Monday. Wow, we made a killing today. A wet and thundery day at the tavern, but that didn't stop us from making another nice profit. The food is topped up for the party, and we earned another nice 200 coin reward for our efforts. This means we can top up all of our drinks, things are looking good. The party is in full swing and them tables are a mess. We hire another waitress and the research is complete for the fireplace grill, so we'll continue the research for more waitresses. Pretty big loss today, but there's still enough money left to buy the fireplace grill for the kitchen. After the success the thief had last time, he's trying again. This time our guard fights him off and saves us from being robbed again. Lauren is now a 3-star waitress and improves her speed while carrying drinks. And Alyssa is now a level 6 waitress and improves her tips. Who's this guy? Could he be the thief that's been trying to break in at night? I finally buy an adventurers table, where brave people can come and earn some money from their adventures. Party season continues as we organise another party. The day ends with a nice little profit. Here come the adventurers, sat around their table waiting for the first adventure. I send them out to the misty forest in search of some mushrooms. A large rug is added to the floor under the tables to complete a quest, which unlocks a new recipe. The guests for the party arrive and we earn another 200 coins as a reward. Another group of adventurers are sent out to protect the wagon and bring back some cheese. A new light is added to brighten up the tavern. Then a new research is started so we can adjust the prices of our drinks. The adventurers have returned from searching the forest and brought back 15 mushrooms. The cherry cake has improved and is now 2 stars. Another light is installed before disaster strikes. A bench has caught fire. The people run for their lives and all manage to escape unhurt. And the staff battle the flames. This isn't going so well as the fire spreads. Our people battle bravely to keep the fire under control as the flames die down. I know some people panic in emergency, but what's the chef doing? The burnt furniture is replaced and the place looks as good as new. The roasted fish is the next meal to reach 1 star, followed by a bowl of chicken. Research begins on the extra kitchen decorations as the drink price and research is complete. Time to raise the prices. The adventurers protected the wagon and got some cheese as a thanks. They head back out to search the forest for some strawberries. Another party gets scheduled in for Sunday. And research on how to attract more guests begins. It's time to expand the seating area. A couple more tables are bought and also some benches. After the last fire, I think another fire extinguisher seems like a good idea. I send the adventurers out hunting for meat. An 82% chance of success. This will be a test for them. I add some more rugs under the tables for a bit of warmth and a nice bit of style to the place. Lauren's skilled up to level 3 and improves on the number of drinks she can carry. As the customers leave for the day, the drinks are topped up in preparation for tomorrow. I noticed that we can improve the quality of the wax and the oil in the lights. It costs more, but it makes the risk of fire that much lower. Seems like the trade-off's worth it. The guard foils another attempted break-in. The tavern is filling up and the adventurers have returned, and they brought back a bunch of strawberries. Almost every seat is filled, just what I like to see. The adventurers head out to protect some villagers in the hope of bringing back some peas. Our 1-person band is doing an okay job, but I think it's time to upgrade to a 2-person band. The fruit bowl is next to make it to a 2-star meal. Judy is working hard and she moves up to level 5 and increases her speed while carrying drinks. A hefty profit is nice to see at the end of a long day. Before we close for the night, research begins on a chopping table. Unfortunately, the brave adventurers failed on their hunt for meat. We give them an easier task and ask them to protect the wagon for some cheese. Food supplies are looking low, so we use every last coin trying to fill the supplies. Lauren is the next to reach level 5 and learns to carry more drinks. It seems like a day of staff growth as Matilda also reaches level 5 and gets faster while carrying drinks. We've run out of meat. All of our coins are spent restocking our supply chest. The tavern is looking healthy, with people filling the seats. The apple pie is improving and moves up to 2 stars, as are the cream rolls. Let's add something new. A soldier's armour goes next to the front door. That looks pretty cool. The roasted fish also becomes a 2-star meal. We're spoiling the customers now. Shopping table research done. Next is props for soup. We finally have enough coins to buy a wine barrel, and we fill it about a quarter of the way up. Day 28 sees us host another party and reaping the rewards. They drink so much of our stock, so we do our best to keep it flowing. The bread has reached 3 stars. Nice. I send the adventurers out again to search the forest for more strawberries. One set of adventurers returned with some peas, while the other group brought home the cheese. A nice build-up of coins allows me to buy a chopping table for the kitchen. I get to work on adding another extension to the tavern, adding some walls and a few windows, before knocking down an internal wall to open up the space. Next comes the flooring to match the rest of the tavern. The fire extinguisher is relocated, and we add a nice big chandelier to light up the new area. The soup props research is done. Next up, more plants. Another party is organised for Saturday. The food stock is in a bad way, and there's no money left to top up the chest. The kitchen is opened up, and the musician's podium is moved to the corner of the room. Finally, a bit of coin and we can replenish some of our food supplies. Then we get to work on extending the kitchen. Most of the walls are built and the flooring goes down. The last wall is done. The fire extinguisher is moved out the way, and the old kitchen wall is demolished. A huge reorganising of the kitchen begins. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to sub to the channel and hit that like button please. The takeaway is relocated to the front of the tavern, another internal wall is removed, and the internal wall is built to keep the kitchen separate. The adventurers table gets moved to the back of the room out the way. The last of the kitchen relocation takes place, and the final walls are installed. Conditions for the chefs are improved, with a few windows to give them some natural light. Another thief tries his luck, but the guard stands firm again and chases him away. The adventurers fail to find strawberries in their search of the forest. Today's party is going well, with everyone enjoying themselves. Alyssa has managed to work her way up to level 7 waitress, and she improves her tips. The fire extinguisher has moved back to a better spot near the bar and the kitchen. Parties are always good fun, so we schedule another one in for Tuesday. Isaac the chef reaches level 5 and raises his skill in main courses. Another quest is completed which unlocks another recipe. Oh nice, the bowl of chicken's now a 2-star meal. Speaking of food, supplies are running low and we have enough cash to fill everything up. And the drinks too. Everyone loves a good steak and the chefs have learned to make it better. In the kitchen we get a cauldron to make some soups. The adventurers are heading back out to the forest in search of more strawberries again. Time to hire another waitress. Matilda, welcome to the waitress team. The kitchen gets a spice shelf and also a basin. Maybe they can start to wash dishes now. A bit of spare cash means we can get another table and a bench. The plants research is done. Next up, milk, cider and mead. Another party goes in the diary and all of the drinks and the food gets topped up. Another thief tries to get in, but the guard has other ideas. More quests completed and a new recipe unlocked. This time the adventurers managed to find some strawberries in the forest. Back in the kitchen, a few more cauldrons are purchased and moved to a more accessible spot. I buy the missing bench from our latest table and the fish steak becomes a 1-star meal. Another table and another bench are added to the seating area. The partygoers arrive and we collect the 200 coin reward and use that to buy another bench in the seating area. I noticed some of our seats didn't have any lights, so a new chandelier is fitted above them. Some new decorations go up near the front door to add a bit of greenery to the place. Judy reaches level 6 and gains some speed skills. We can finally organise a new party. A wine tasting day is scheduled. The adventurers head out to protect the wagon in exchange for some cheese. Then we add some more rugs under the tables to complete a quest. Our coins are building up and this means I can fill up the lemonade and some of the food. Drinks research is complete and we move on to researching how to get more guests. The staff arrive nice and early in preparation for the day. When I knocked down an internal wall, I forgot there was a painting on there, so I replace it and recover the lost prestige. Cash is building up and I can afford a milk barrel. Seems like a strange addition to the bar. The barrel is filled up anyway. Next, we get a cider barrel and we fill it up as much as we can for now. Guest research is complete. Now, time for level 2 kitchen items. Day 40 and this thief never learns. He's defeated again by our guard. The adventurers were successful and brought home some cheese. Another wine tasting party is added to the diary. Enough coins are saved up to purchase a mead barrel, but not enough money to buy much mead. A couple more waitresses are hired. Ada and Rosalind, welcome to the family. Tomato soup is our first soup dish to reach 1 star. Another soup reaches 1 star, this time it's the vegetable soup. We finally have enough money to top up the mead barrel. The roasted fish is now a 3-star meal. Matilda reaches level 7 and levels up her speed when not carrying drinks. Another coat of armour goes up to add a bit of class to the place. And we unlock an elite waitress called Marion. Nice. The cheese board from our event menu reaches 1-star quality. A new event, a work anniversary event is scheduled. Well, we can't be having this. Bert is thinking of quitting. Let's cheer him up with a pay rise. 60 coins should do it. The adventurers are sent out to the misty forest to collect some mushrooms. Bert has reached level 9. He's come a long way. We teach him how to carry more drinks. We buy our first big 10-seater table. No money left for chairs though. And the leek soup reaches 1 star. The adventurers return home with the mushrooms, and our nice juicy steak becomes a 2-star meal. Now we can afford a few chairs to go around a big table. This looks really good. Another star is added to the cherry cake. The tavern is booming, so I grab some more chairs to fill up the big table. Kitchen items research is done. Time to start research on a new floor. The work anniversary party is in full swing and we get a 400 coin reward for our efforts. The little income bonus means we can fill our food stores to the limit, along with all the barrels. A load of decorations are added to the seating area and to the kitchen. Some bookshelves and some mugs hanging on the walls. Also, a nice shield behind the bar. Bert could do with a little cheering up, so we raise his wages again. Some curtains are added to the windows to spruce up the place a little bit. And a coat rack for people to hang their coats on the way in. A few hanging baskets for a bit more greenery indoors. And a globe for those inquisitive guests, followed by another painting. Here comes the thief again. The guard is waiting for him and chases him away. Another fire breaks out at one of the tables. The staff rush for the buckets of water and attempt to put the fire out before it does too much damage. 50 coins to replace the bench wasn't too bad. The brave adventurers head out to protect some villagers in the hope of earning some peas. It's time to raise the prices on some of the drinks to boost the income a little bit. Not too much though, we want to stay affordable. 1,500 coins for another luxury table, and that's all of our money gone. Chef Abram reaches level 5 and his speed improves. Another group of adventurers head out to protect some villagers and to get us some more peas. And another wine tasting party is organised. The coins are raised to buy the benches for the luxury table, which boosts our seating area by 10 people. It looks like everyone's having a good time in the tavern. The leftover money is enough to top up all of the food stores. The people pile in for the wine tasting party, which gives us a nice 300 coin bonus. The first set of adventurers returns successfully with some peas. Off they go again to protect more villagers for even more peas. As the coins are flowing nicely, we reward the guests with an improved 3-person band. Almost 1,000 coins in profit for the day. Amazing! Another stack of peas from the adventurers quest. The party is organised for a battle victory celebration. And another quest is completed to unlock another recipe. A party is penned in for an executioner's meetup. This one sounds a bit dodgy. The fish steak is the next meal to reach 2 stars. And another luxury table is added. More peas from the adventurers, and Bert the barman seems a little down, so we give him a little pay rise to boost his mood. I send the adventurers back out to look for strawberries in the forest. We don't have much coin, but we managed to get one more bench. Loads of our food is improving. The cream rolls go up to 3 star, so does the fruit bowl, and finally the bowl of chicken. Enough money is raised to fill a nice table with benches for a nice little seating boost. Today's party gives us a huge money boost. 1,000 coins, nice. All that extra money means we'll have no problem filling up all the food supplies and all the drinks at the bar. The adventurers bring home the cheese, and since they've done such a good job, we send them out to protect another wagon for some more. Cash flow looks really good, so another luxury table is bought, along with a really posh, expensive bench. Can only afford one for now though. Another completed quest unlocks a painting of the harvest. This'll be a nice prestige boost, so we find a nice spot to hang it near the band. Research for the stairs to a new floor is done. Next, researchers. The pesky thief is back again, and our guard gets rid of him again. 10 AM and the place is booming. The forest was searched and the strawberries were found. Good job, lads. The food continues to improve and the tomato soup is now a 2-star meal. A bit of spare coin means we can build another extension. The walls are laid out and this section is split into 2 sections. A door is installed, followed by some flooring. An internal wall is demolished to expand the seating area, and we've got enough left over for another posh bench. The leek soup is the latest food to turn into a 2-star meal. Since the tavern is growing in popularity, it's time to reward them with a full band. More cheese from the adventurers from protecting a wagon, and we send them out on a hunt for some meat. Bread is our first meal to hit 4 stars. The chefs are doing good. The new extension seems like a good spot to make a little VIP area, so I start moving over the nice tables and the benches. 130 people pile in for the party. And I send the adventurers out for some peas. The drinks are topped up and the mushroom soup gets its 1st star. A couple more benches are added to the VIP area. The chefs make enough apple pies to raise the quality to 3 stars, and the vegetable soup reaches 2 stars as well. The final bench to the luxury table is purchased, and as the guests leave for the day, we make a nice little profit. Another battle victory celebration is organised for Friday, and the adventurers are sent back out to protect the villagers for some peas. A couple more luxury benches are bought for the VIP area with the last of our money. This thief is persistent, but the guard disposes of him again. People pile in for the party, which helps the progress for the researchers' research. All them trips out for the peas have helped the green pea stew reach 1 star. The adventurers are heading back out hunting for some more meat. A huge 2,000 coin reward for today's party. Nice. With the money, another luxury table and a couple more luxury benches are purchased. Research complete and a new kitchen research begins. Another quest unlocks a new floor tile. Let's see how it looks. I like that. Let's do the rest. That looks pretty smart and a lot warmer looking. I think we can make better use of this space in the VIP area. So work starts on moving the tables around. I think this will look much better. The adventurers bring back more peas and get sent back out to protect more villagers for another bag. Another battle victory celebration goes in the diary for Monday. Chef Isaac has been working hard and he reaches level 7 and raises his skill in main courses. A couple more benches are moved into the VIP area. Day 59 and the hunt for meat was a success. The guys head out for a relaxing day fishing as a reward. The place is booming, but the VIP area is empty. Turns out people don't like sitting in the dark, so a nice chandelier is added. Straight away, the seats are filling up. A stormy day and a band are trying their best to drown out the thunder. Over in the VIP area, I had a nice fireplace. In the main hall, a bookcase is added and a couple of coat racks are placed near the entrance. Another wine tasting party is scheduled and the adventurers are sent back out hunting for some more meat. The green pea stew has now reached a 2-star quality and we make a huge profit for the day. The fishing trip was successful and we send them back out hunting for some more meat. Look at that, the place is packed. This is what we've been working towards. In the kitchen, a couple more cauldrons are added to help with the soup production. Congratulations Lauren on reaching level 6. An improvement to speed will serve you well. There's the thief back again. Someone needs to tell this fool it isn't working. A light is finally added to the kitchen. Maybe the chefs can cook a little bit better with some light. Some nice rugs are added to the place. One near the entrance so people can wipe their feet on the way in, and a couple in the VIP area. The adventurers successfully brought back some meat, and another battle victory celebration is organised. Off the adventurers go again to protect villagers from more peas. All the food and drinks are filled to the brim. A lot of spending today gave us a big loss, but it was expected. Today, we're going to spruce up the VIP area. Some banners are hung from the walls. A few barrels are placed near the fire. And a bunch of hanging baskets to add a bit of greenery to the place. Back to the adventurers table and we send them out to collect some mushrooms while the others brought home some meat. The cheese platter is now another 2-star meal. Some more decorating in the VIP area, a bunch of bookshelves for any intellectuals we might have. And another globe, followed by some plants. And a potted plant in the corner. Also, some windows for a little bit of natural light. The roasted fish becomes the second meal to reach 4 stars, and we've got another level 9 member of staff. Congratulations Matilda, enjoy your speed boost. Another successful quest from the adventurers. A bunch of peas are brought back. Back out into the forest looking for mushrooms is their next task. The steak is getting better, it's a 3-star meal now. Let's change things up a bit. An external wall comes down and the floor tiles are removed. A nice little fence is placed around the edge. And a fancy dividing wall is placed to separate the inside from the outside. A nice chandelier is placed in the outside area. Then a nice lantern on the external wall, followed by a couple of small tables and chairs. A nice haul of mushrooms from our trusty adventurers. Back out again to protect the wagon for some cheese. And off they go. Look how busy it is outside. This area is really picking up. Food is topped up and Alyssa reaches level 9. She's come so far. Another nice speed boost. 3-star tomato soup. Nice. A nice big profit today too. Party time again and a nice 2,000 coin reward. The last chair is placed in the outdoor section. Plenty of cash on hand to top up the food and the drink. A different quest for the adventurers today. They're off to secure roads and they'll be paid in nuts. The day comes to an end and we make a huge profit. The quest is completed and we're awarded with another nice painting. I've got just a spot for this one in the VIP area. Before we close up, a battle victory celebration's booked in. The hopeless thief is back. It's like Groundhog Day for him. Another win for the adventurers to bring home some cheese. Off they go to search the markets for some coconuts. This takeout counter's doing great. The people are queuing up. The inside is packed too. Over by the musicians, there's a little gap just big enough for a couple of extra tables. The fish steak is the next meal to reach 3 stars. I notice a research desk is available and I place it near the outside area. And we hire our first researcher. Welcome to the tavern, Kieran. We give Kieran a little bookshelf to store all of his research books. Well, the adventurers are back and they got the nuts. Straight back out to get more peas. The leek soup has now reached 3 stars. The party brings in a nice chunk of money again today. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves and the green pea stew is the next one to reach 3 stars. Kitchen research is done. Next, I'm going to do the supply storage. Over at the adventurers table, we brought back more peas, then head out for even more. Today starts off scheduling in another battle victory celebration. Then we head into the kitchen and add in a few more food crates. And we fill them all up. Moving back to the adventurers, they bring back a nice haul of strawberries before heading back out for more cheese. The cherry cake is our next meal to hit 4 stars. For any stargazers out there, we add a telescope to our outdoor area. Then, in the researchers room, we build a little Halloween area with a skeleton in a coffin and a bunch of pumpkins. This looks pretty cool. We spent a lot and it's a colossal loss. Judy makes it to level 8 and she learns to carry an extra drink. The adventurers are heading back out to the markets to find some more coconuts, and our party is in full swing, bringing in loads of money. As the party ends, the drinks are topped up to prepare for the next day, and we finish another quest to earn another painting as a reward. This one has a nice spot next to the adventurers table. Oh, he's back again. Chase him away, guard. Thank you very much. Loads of cheese is brought home by the adventurers and we send them back out for mushrooms. Huge milestone for Redford as he reaches level 10 and he skills up in his desserts. Battle victory celebrations, they always do well, so we set up another one. Our first 5-star food, and it's the plate of bread. The supply storage is complete and we start hotel research. The supply storage crates are installed in the kitchen and these will keep the food topped up for us permanently. The adventurers find some coconuts in the market and they bring them home. Then they go out on a relaxing fishing trip. The hotel research is complete. Looks like we'll be building some rooms. Those bars above their heads is how long they're waiting to be served. We need more waitresses. Anyway, another nice profit for the day. Everyone leaves for the night and it's so peaceful. The adventurers return from the forest with loads of mushrooms. We send them out to tackle some bandits and recover some turkey legs. The green pea stew is now a 4-star meal. Nice. This raises our average food quality above 2.2 stars and completes a quest, and this unlocks an elite chef called Henry. This means we need to fit in another chef's counter, so a bit of a restructure of the kitchen is needed to fit it in. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video and sub to the channel, it really does mean a lot. Space in the kitchen is a bit tight, but I think we can make this work. A few more spots for waitresses are added. Hopefully this will reduce waiting times. The elite chef and a bunch more waitresses are hired. The fishing trip was a success and they brought back 7 more fish. Back out they go to protect the wagon for some cheese. We have enough mushrooms to organise another executioner's meet-up party. Wow, we made a killing today. The chefs are loving life in this improved kitchen, except one of the cauldrons is blocked off, but that's an easy fix. I love just watching over everything we've built so far, seeing everyone enjoying themselves. A few more decorations are added to the main hall before we move on to the researcher's room and add a new spiral staircase up to what would be a new floor. The first bit of flooring is laid and the first room is built. A couple of windows are added for natural light. Then we start planning out another room by laying the floor and building the walls. A door is added from the hallway too. Finally, a few windows go in. Today's party is well underway and the people are piling in. We need to make sure we keep the drinks flowing, so topping up the bar is high on the list of priorities. Looking at the first floor expansion and so far it's looking really good. Mushroom soup is the meal of the day for the party and it goes up to a 2-star meal. A huge congratulations to Matilda as she reaches level 10 and gets a speed boost while carrying drinks. The adventurers are sent out on another fishing trip and they brought home a stack of cheese from protecting a wagon. Another star for the mushroom soup and it moves up to a 3-star meal. A new day and the staff are lined up and raring to go when another thief tries his luck. As usual, the guard defeats him and sends him on his way. Back to the adventurers and they brought back another haul of peas and then head back out to take on some bandits for turkey legs. The bowl of chicken moves up to a 4-star meal and so does the tomato soup. The improvements in food complete another quest and this unlocks another recipe. A new event is going in the diary, a pirate gathering. Now that the hotel research is done, it's time for some hotel furniture. Another small room is built upstairs to start making the first hotel room. A nice bed goes in, then a wardrobe and an animal head on the wall. A nice chandelier and the room is a 2-star room. The price is raised to give us a nice little income. Before I forget, a fire extinguisher is added upstairs. The day of fishing for the adventurers went well and they brought back half a dozen fish. Next up is a hunting trip in the forest for some more meat. Another meal reaches 4 stars and this time it's the fruit bowl. Another really nice daily profit. So I head back to the hotel room and add another potted plant. The tavern is filling up fast for the party and the bandits were defeated and the turkey legs were recovered. As a reward, you get to go back out on another fishing trip. Smoked ham, the meal of the day, gained its 1st star. Some more work on the first floor begins with some flooring and some more walls being built. The guests are loving the party and the reward for all the effort was definitely worth it. I add a bit of comfort for the researcher and give him a nice rug under his desk. As everyone starts to leave, we make a small fortune for the day. The hunting trip went well as the adventurers got a nice haul of meat and we give them another relaxing day of fishing for their efforts. The roasted fish is now a top tier 5-star meal. Another battle victory celebration is scheduled for Thursday. Time for more decorations. A few shields are placed on the wall behind the bar, along with a boat wheel. Back in the hotel room, we have our first guest. Looks like a priest has had a little too much wine and needs to rest his head. More work begins on the first floor as we lay the rest of the flooring. Then we build the exterior wall and add a new door to a huge room. A small bar is placed in the corner and we add some water, some beer, some lemonade and a wine barrel, and we fill them all up to the top. Today's loss is big, but we're not finished yet. Another larger bar is added to the new floor and we can fit even more barrels on this one than the one downstairs. The drinks are filled up and we're ready for tomorrow. What's this? There's 2 thieves. They overwhelm the guard and he runs for his life. They creep into the tavern. The priest casually walks past and escapes as the thieves are focused on the bar. They both pick up a barrel and make their escape. There's a big influx of staff today as we hire loads of waitresses and a couple of bartenders. A bunch of meals have levelled up today too. The steak is now a 4-star meal, so is the vegetable soup and also the apple pie. We need to replace the stolen barrels, an ale barrel and a beer barrel, and then we need to refill them. Another meal hits 4 stars, this time it's the leek soup. We also need to kit out the guard. He's going to get the best armour and the best weapon available. That should do the trick. The adventurers have returned with loads of fish and they go back to the lake to do some more fishing. Now that we've got the bars set up on the first floor, it's time to add more seating. We add some long tables, some benches and a couple of chandeliers to light up the room. While we wait for the cash to build up, we keep an eye on the ground floor. A little more money is available so we can get the last chandelier, followed by a bunch of benches. I'm not sure this layout's how I want it. Maybe I need to move this table over. The fish steak is getting better. It's 4 stars now. The adventurers managed to catch some fish and then head out on a hunting trip. Back upstairs, the rest of the benches are bought and placed around the tables. We make a nice little profit for today. Before we close, let's top up the 3 bars and prepare for tomorrow. Another thief tries his luck, but our newly kitted out guard has no problem chasing him away. A couple more quests are completed and we get another recipe. The first of 2 hunts was successful and we have an extra 10 pieces of meat. This time you can go back out to the market and look for some nuts. A new party for Merlin the Wizard can be scheduled. We'll finally have a royal visit. But now, today's event brings in a nice chunk of cash. First job of the day is to get the rewards from the adventurers quest, more meat, then send them back out to the markets for coconuts. William the bartender has been working hard and he reaches an impressive level 9. Johnny seen William level up yesterday and he said he can't be having that, so he catches straight up to level 9 too. It's time to add a couple of decorations to the outside area. Loving these profits most days now. We even made some money on the hotel. The guests arrive for Merlin's party. They take their seats and were rewarded with a massive 6,000 coins. Wow! Here the researcher has reached level 9. His work is invaluable. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Merlin the Wizard. The adventurers found some coconuts in the market and head back out to get some peas from the villagers in need. The fish stew has earned its 1 star. The small hotel furniture is researched now, and we begin researching another kitchen grill. That daily profit is insane. Merlin's party was so lucrative, let's book another one in. In the hotel room, we added a bedside table, a room divider, and a writing desk. Now, the room is a 3-star hotel. To make it 4 stars, we need another window. There's not many options in the room to place it, so it looks like it's going behind a wardrobe. That'll have to do. To reach 5 stars, we need a fireplace and a bathtub. The fireplace goes in, but the bathtub will have to wait. The adventurers returned with more fish and head back to the market for some nuts. Now that the hotel room is a 4-star, we can raise the price a lot. I set it to 650 coins. Hopefully, we'll have some guests who can afford it. The thief is here again, and the guard is on the ball. One swing of his axe, and the would-be thief turns and runs. Another successful mission protecting the villagers, and they bring back more peas. A nice easy trip to the markets for some coconuts. It seems like Merlin wants a visit between parties. That's nice. The day comes to a close with another nice profit. Merlin's party is amazing for coins. And there he is, the man himself, enjoying the party. The adventurers found some nuts in the market. Oh, the fish stew is 2 stars now. William, congratulations on reaching level 10. Have a drink pouring boost. With all that money, we use it wisely on topping up all the drinks. That profit is incredible. 9 in the morning and the tavern is filling up fast. A lovely bunch of coconuts off the adventurers today. Back upstairs we go, and it's time to add more tables and benches. The extra seating should help massively with profits. The news of our amazing meals must be spreading, and people are queuing up at the takeaway counter. Speaking of food, the cherry cake has gone up to another 5-star meal. Some quests are completed and we unlock a Mona Lisa painting. This one can take its place in the VIP area. The money from these events is insane, so we schedule another party for Merlin. The adventurers done well on their hunting trip, and they brought home the meat. I'm sending them back to the market to find some more coconuts. Keeping the drinks topped up is a vital part of the day. Yes, the bowl of chickens made it to 5 stars too. Our research is looking a bit miserable. Let's raise his wages and see if we can keep him happy. Let's give the pirates a party this week. They've been neglected for a little bit. The adventurers went fishing, but they didn't catch anything. They disappoint me. Back out to fight bandits to recover some turkey legs they go. Back up on the first floor we go, and another row of tables and seats are purchased. This floor is starting to take shape a little bit now. Something is missing. Entertainment. Let's get a musician's podium. A couple more waitresses are hired to cope with the extra guests. And we also hire a full band for the first floor. The thief brings a friend with him, and our guard outdoes himself, and he scares the 2 of them away. Back upstairs, it's time for some decorations. We add a fireplace, some barrels, some bookshelves to the walls, coat of armour, and some shields behind the bar. It seems I forgot to upgrade the quality of the lights upstairs. I need to fix this to reduce the fire risk. A great battle with the bandits gave us a load of turkey, but there's still more bandits out there, so off they go to take them on. We have another 5-star meal. The fish steak is the best in the land. Another guest is enjoying our hotel room and getting a good night's sleep. The tomato soup has also become a 5-star delicacy. The party guests pile in as we go to visit the adventurers. This time the fishing went well and I send them back out to get some peas. Checking out all of the bars and topping up the drinks so the party people don't go thirsty. It's an important job of the day. The smoked ham is improving and it's made it to 2 stars. We unlocked an elite bartender called Hugo. This is good news for us, but bad news for William. Sorry William, but we're gonna have to let you go. Welcome in Hugo. And there he is, straight to work. And look at that, all of his stats are maxed out. Let's decorate the kitchen a bit. Some pans, some herbs, a meat rack, onions and garlic, and an apron rack. A battle victory celebration is entered into the diary. The vegetable soup has been added to the 5-star menu. Back upstairs, we add a few more tables and benches to fill it out a little bit. Johnny, congratulations on reaching level 10. A little speed boost for you. It's our final day and we started off by filling up drinks at all the bars. Another food makes it onto the elite menu. The cream rolls are now 5-star. We head back to the adventurers table and they were victorious in protecting the villagers and they brought back some peas. We're heading back out to the forest for some hunting. We've come so far and we've accomplished so much. If you've enjoyed the journey, make sure you hit that sub button and the like button please. It really does mean a lot. The research is looking a little bit sad. The big pay rise should sort him out. And the steak made it to the 5-star menu too. Nice. As night draws on, the people have enjoyed their evening in Grojan's grog. It's closing time and everyone starts to make their way home. The next 100 days begins. The day starts with a party as the people pile in and we earn a nice 2,000 coin reward. We have another level 10 employee. Congratulations, Alyssa. The food is becoming world class as the green pea stew reaches 5 stars. Research begins on a new floor as we make a nice little profit for our first day back. A party for the workers goes in the book as the adventurers bring home some fish. It's 8 in the morning and the people flood in. The drinks are topped up for the day and the adventurers bring home some meat from the hunting trip and then they head out for more fish. We move some stuff about in the kitchen to fit in a new fireplace grill. Next, we head back upstairs and add a couple more tables and a bunch of benches. And we add some windows to brighten the place up a little bit. Then we follow up with some greenery. Next, we add a bookshelf, followed by some mug holders on the wall, and then some more plants. Looking so much nicer now, but we can do better. A big potted plant in the corner and a few banners on the walls. More than a few actually. It's time for Jack to hit level 9 and level up in his main courses. The leek soup is next to reach 5 stars. The adventurers head out for some meat and the fruit bowl reaches 5 stars too. The party for the victorious soldiers goes in the diary. The strawberry cake got its first star and Judy has reached level 9 and learns to carry more drinks. Time to start working on another hotel room. We get a bed, a wardrobe, a couple of bedside tables, a room divider, a writing table, a nice chandelier and a fireplace. And now the room is 4 stars. Let's make it look a bit nicer with some plants and decorations. A few banners and shelving on the wall. And finally a coat rack. The adventurers return home with some fish and they head to the market for some coconuts. A quest is completed that unlocks a new recipe and that means we can have our very first Viking party. The pesky thief has returned and the guard chases him away. I realise I forgot to set the price for the new hotel room and raise it up to 650 coins. Hoping to increase food sales, I add a bigger discount to the takeaway. The adventurers are back with some turkey legs and head out to get some meat. The apple pie reaches 5 stars and we make a nice little profit for the day. We send the adventurers back out to search for some strawberries. Research for the new floor is done. Next up is the big hotel furniture. A nice relaxing day in the tavern. The place is packed out and the people are loving it here. Work starts on adding the new floor. The stairs are placed and the floor is laid out, followed by all the external walls. Now we have a huge space to play with. The fish stew has made it to 3 stars. Next, we start planning out the layout for more hotel rooms on the new floor. The doors are all added, followed by a load of windows. Today's party brings in a lovely 3,000 coins. The bars are topped up too, to keep the drinks flowing for the party. Brienne makes it to level 9, and she earns herself a speed boost. The adventurers brought home some meat, and they head out for some more peas. We set up another party for Merlin the Wizard. Then we get to work on a new hotel room. All the usual stuff goes in: the bed, the bedside table, the wardrobe, a room divider, a writing table, fireplace, and a light to bring us up to scratch for 4 stars. And the price is raised up to 610 coins. A few fire extinguishers are added to the hallway, just in case of emergencies. Before I forget, the wax quality is improved to reduce the fire risk. Henry has reached level 9 and he gains a point in desserts. Another packed out day in the tavern, and the adventurers successfully bring home the strawberries before heading out for some turkey legs. Here comes the thief again, and there he goes again. Good job, guard. More peas from the adventurers before they head back off for more strawberries again. The smoked ham is now 3 stars. Up on the new floor we had an indoor garden which looked kinda nice. Another nice profit again. We have another party today and the people pile in. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button please. The adventurers return with some turkey legs and head to the market for some coconuts. The walnut cake has earned its 1st star. I need to keep these drinks topped up for all these party people. Another nice little profit again. 8 o'clock in the morning and the people pile in. The adventurers have been busy again and they bring home some strawberries and go out for some nuts. Another work anniversary party is scheduled and Kieran has made it to level 10. Well done, Kieran. Another profit, nice. The adventurers bring in more coconuts and head out for some more nuts. A new quest is completed, earning us a new recipe. The adventurers got the nuts and they went back out for some more. Merlin's party brings in a whopping 9,000 reward. The drinks are topped up before heading back to the 1st floor to decorate the walls with some more pictures and some mug shelves. Then, in the hotel room we had some pictures to the walls and had a few plants out in the hallway, followed by a few shields, and finally a nice potted plant plus a shield in a hotel room. We spent a lot but we still made a nice profit. A battle victory party goes in the diary. Lauren reaches level 8. The adventurers got the nuts again and head out for some juicy meat. Caitlin hits level 9 and also gets a speed boost. The idiot thief is back and he runs off with his tail between his legs. The adventurers return with nuts once again before going out for some turkey and also some coconuts. Next we had some little seating areas to the hotel rooms in case they want to have a quiet drink or a meal away from the busy tavern areas. Some prep work begins on the empty rooms by adding some lighting. Can't forget the hallway. A few more private seating areas are added, and this completes a quest which earns us 1,400 coins. Oh wow, that was a huge loss today. More meat from the adventurers and we send them out for some more meat and fish. The strawberry cake earns its 2nd star and Rosalind reaches level 9 and earns a speed boost. Today's party earns us a nice little bonus of 1,200 coins. Before the day ends, the bars are refilled and the daily profit is quite nice. The adventurers bring us home some turkey and a bunch of coconuts, before heading out for some fish and more coconuts. Brenna has made it to level 9 and earns herself a little speed boost. Time to make another hotel room. All the usual furniture is added. These rooms do make us a nice bit of cash. A few more windows are added to the rest of the floor and a fireplace is added to the hotel room. Big hotel furniture research is complete. Next up is a chopping table for the kitchen. Some reorganisation of a hotel room is needed so we can add the new furniture. This makes our room worthy of 5 stars. This means we can raise the price all the way up to 980 coins. The adventurers arrive home with some meat and some fish before heading out for some strawberries, some peas and some fish. Lauren reaches level 9 and gains herself a speed boost. I realise we don't need this many benches around the tables, so we get rid of some of the unused seats and move the tables over to free up a little bit of space. Brenna reaches level 9 and gets herself a speed boost too. Another nice little profit again. He's back again. This fool never learns. Off you go. The adventurers bring home some mushrooms, some coconuts and some fish. Then they head out for some strawberries meat and peas. Today's party brings in a nice 3,000 coins. Abram is next to hit level 9 and he improves his skill in main courses. The adventurers are back again with some strawberries, some peas and some more fish. Then we send them back out for more strawberries, some cheese and some nuts. Back to another hotel room, and after a little rejig, the new furniture is added and the price of the room is hiked up to 1,200 coins. Seeing the potential income from the hotels, I get straight to work on making another one into a 5-star room. If we can get people staying here, we'll be rich. A wine tasting party is added to the schedule. Day 119 and we book a party in for the pirates. It always surprises me how many people pile into the tavern at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not complaining, and neither are they. With more customers every day, we're going to need more waitresses. So, we hire a bunch more and welcome them to the team. Maria has reached level 9 now, and she learns to carry more drinks. Pretty nice profit for today. A stormy day and the adventurers have returned with a load of goodies. Strawberries, meat, peas, more strawberries, cheese, and finally some nuts. You get sent back out for some more cheese, some fish and more nuts. Today's wine tasting party earns another 900 coins and the cheese main course reaches 3 stars. The chopping table research is done and the props for the soup begin. The chopping board goes straight into the kitchen and we make another nice little profit. The adventurers go out to earn some cheese, some meat and coconuts, and Nancy reaches level 9 and improves their tips. We start working on another hotel room. All the required furniture goes in, and this one is a nice sized room to fit everything in a little bit easier. We get it to 5 stars and raise the price to 1,200 coins. A pretty big loss for today, but the money spent was worth it. Some more completed jobs from the adventurers, and our food piles are filling up nicely. We go back out on a bunch more jobs to keep the food coming in. Another hotel room is ready to be built, and we managed to fit everything in easily. We did annoy a couple of people who were eating in the room though, and they left angry. Another room at 1,200 coins. We're going to make a killing. Lily reaches level 9 and learns to carry more drinks. Another royal party is scheduled for the prince. Marion is the next staff member to reach level 9 and she gets a little speed boost. A new quest is completed and this unlocks an elite chef, which is great for us, but not so good for Abram. Sorry Abram, but it's time to go. You're fired. Welcome to the team, Henry. Look at them stats. Nice. The thief is back. It's the same old story as the guard chases him away. The adventurers bring home the cheese, meat and coconuts. Then they head out again for some turkey legs, some peas and some fish. I keep on top of all the drinks at the bars as the party brings in 3,600 coins. The smoked ham has earned a 4-star rating. Then Ada reaches level 8 and gains herself a speed boost. Would you look at that profit today? That's huge. Another party is pending for all them wine lovers out there, and Rosalind makes it to level 8 and she improves her speed too. A huge day for Isaac as he makes it to level 10 and improves his soup skills. Helga is next as she makes it to level 9 and she boosts her tips. The adventurers are doing their thing and they bring home some turkey legs, some peas and some fish. I send them back out for some cheese, meat and coconuts. Today's royal party earns us a massive 10,500 coins. The place is packed for this party and we spot the prince talking to one of his soldiers. I think I heard him saying, "Sub to Grojan." The coconut pudding gets its 1st star. Madeline makes it to level 9. The prince looks like he might have had one too many. That table's full of empty drinks. Matilda makes it up to level 8 and scales up her speed. And Jack has become a 10-star chef and levels up his soup skills. That is an insane profit for the day. A completed quest unlocks a new recipe. The adventurers have completed a whole bunch of quests. We have more peas, fish, turkey, cheese, meat and coconuts. We send them back out for cheese, peas, coconuts, mushrooms and fish. We organise our first party for the king and queen. This will be a huge day. Annabelle is now level 9 and increases her speed. Someone needs to tell this thief to get a real job. He's not very good at this. Waiting times have been growing lately, so I decided to hire a load more waitresses. 8 more to be exact. Surely this will help keep the customers happy. Space is getting tight in the kitchen, so a wall is demolished. Then the counters are moved to free up some room. A nice tidy profit for the day. Another load of quests from the adventurers are complete. More cheese, peas, coconuts, mushrooms and fish are brought home. The soup prop research is complete. Next up, more guests. A thundery day, but the people aren't put off as they queue up for the wonderful takeaway food. And another work anniversary party is scheduled. As I'm topping up drinks, I notice Hugo's looking a bit sad. Maybe a pay rise will cheer him up. 79 coins seems to be the sweet spot. The adventurers are doing a great job as they return home with some meat, strawberries and coconuts. A new researcher's bench is added and a new researcher is hired to speed up our research a little bit. Also, a few more waitresses are hired. The people pile in for the king and the queen feast. The king is socialising with the soldiers, while the queen is upstairs mingling with the guards. The meal of the day is turkey, and it's earned its first star. We need to keep the drinks topped up on such an important day. This turkey is popular, the party is a success, and this reward is huge. 26,000 profit for the day, wow! Let's spend some of that money on another bunch of researchers. We've got a spare room, so it gets filled with desks, and the staff are hired. The adventurers are doing the jobs too well, and we don't have any room for all the food they keep bringing back. Another party for the wine lovers is organised, and we make another nice profit for the day. The thief is back with his friend, and there's still no match for our guard. Another quest complete, and we unlock the Birth of Venus painting. We have a nice spot for this in the main hall. Henry is the next chef to reach level 10, and he levels up his desserts. Brienne is next to hit level 10 and gets a little speed boost. Research is flying with all these new staff. Another lovely profit. The strawberry cake gets awarded its 3rd star. A rainy day outside, but our tavern is looking fairly good from the outside. I think I want to change the outdoor seating area though. The fence comes down and a new wall and fence go up in its place. Above the seating area, we add a floor. Replace the wall with a doorway. Add a little fence. Place a few tables and benches. On the first floor, a couple more tables are added near the musicians. Benches are added, then we squeeze one more on the other side of the band. Lauren is next to reach level 9 and gets herself a little speed boost. Oh no, her bed is on fire. The staff rush to the fire extinguishers and try and put it out before too much damage is done. 1800 coins to replace the bed isn't too bad. Another packed out day and the guest research is done. Next on the list is a brewery. Let's sort out another party for Merlin. The coconut pudding has made it to 2 stars. Also, the fish stew earns its 4th star. The adventurers have returned and with them they brought some peas, turkey and some coconuts. Then they head out for some strawberries, meat and more coconuts. The cheese main course has made it to 4 stars. Then we organise another feast for the king and queen. No wonder the tavern's packed. The local area is getting so busy now. The strawberry cake has made it to 4 stars. And the walnut cake has also earned its 2nd star. Dumb and Dumber have returned and the guard sends them on the way again. The adventurers have completed all their quests today and brought home so much stuff. Our food supplies will be rammed. Even so, we send them out for more. The chefs and waitresses are working hard as Matilda reaches level 9 and gains a speed boost. Nice profits again for today. We've got so much money now. The adventurers are sent out for a few more quests before we grab a few more desks and hire the researchers to work them. A new quest is completed which unlocks the brick wall texture. The brewery research is done, so the upgraded fire extinguishers are next. Annabelle's made it to level 9 and she receives a speed boost. Another huge profit for today. A busy start to day 141 and we test out that new wall texture. First impressions are good, let's get the rest done. Inside and out. I'm pretty pleased with that. Looks a lot better than the grey. More food is brought home from the adventurers and they go straight back out on some more quests. Out the front I add a few lanterns to brighten up the place on the dark nights. Talbot reaches level 9 and he levels up his reading speed. A big day for Brianna as she reaches level 10 and gains another speed boost. A 50% discount is added to the food at the takeaway to reward the customers for choosing to eat here. Upstairs I add a few telescopes by the windows and a fireplace in the research room to keep them warm. Hugo is looking sad again, so we give him another pay rise to cheer him up. The turkey has got its 3rd star and the mushroom soup has been awarded its 4th star. The customers race for the exits as the table catches fire. The staff rush to the extinguishers and do their best to put it out. 100 coins to replace the damaged furniture isn't bad at all. Emergency over and everyone makes their way back inside. 2 fools are back again. Will they ever learn? See you next time, I guess. Another party goes in the diary for a work anniversary. We make an incredible profit for the day. The turkey got its 4th star from the party too. Fergus is the next member of staff to reach level 9 and levels up his reading speed. Then the coconut pudding makes it to a 3-star meal. Another quest is completed and that unlocks a new floor tile. Let's try this one out. This one looks pretty smart. I might keep this one. Fire extinguisher research is done and next it's toilets. In the kitchen we buy our first brewery. We're going to start brewing our own mead. But first we need another member of staff to work it. We have another 5-star meal. This time it's the smoked ham. It seems like it's a day of food quality improvements, as the walnut cake also levels up to 3 stars, followed by the cheese becoming a 5-star meal. We give back to the people using the takeaway by giving them a massive discount. Back to the adventurers table we go as they bring in a load of supplies and restock our crates. And then off they go for another bunch of quests. We invite the king and queen back for another feast. The strawberry cake is the latest meal to be awarded with 5 stars. I tried to remove it from the menu, but it's an event meal, so it'll have to stay for now. The bars are all refilled to prepare for tomorrow. These fools are back again. I don't think they'll ever stop trying. The adventurers are sent out for more turkey, and our mead brewery is full. Mushroom soup has now reached 5 stars, and we make another nice profit for the day. It's day 148 and the adventurers have returned with the goods before going out for a load more. The toilet research is done. Next up, another new floor. Back outstairs we clear out a room and make it into a toilet. A row of toilets are added, followed by a row of sinks. An improved fire extinguisher is added to the hallway. These toilets don't look the best, but they'll have to do. The turkey is now a 5-star meal. Only the best for our king and queen. The rewards for the royal feast is mouth-watering. With that, we organise another one. The adventurers are back and they brought us some strawberries, some fish and some nuts. We get them to go out for a bunch more quests again. The bars are topped up and the people are enjoying their drinks. A smaller profit, but a profit nonetheless. The doors open and the people pile in along with the adventurers returning with their supplies. We'd be lost without these people bringing the food back. Judy has made it to level 10 and a valuable member of the team. Another quest is completed and we unlock a really ugly looking wall texture. Tamara is next to level up and she reaches level 9. The food and drinks seem to be going down well. The thieves are back and I guess they're keeping the guard in a job as he chases them off. The party is in full swing and we keep the bars fully stocked. The king doesn't look too happy. Maybe he can't find the queen. It looks like the toilets are a hit. They're getting a lot of use. Edwy makes it to level 9 and he gets a speed boost. Another completed quest gets us a 2,000 coin reward. We found the queen and she's surrounded by soldiers. The takeaway is packed. Let's give them an even bigger discount and see if we can get the last of our meals to 5 stars. The adventurers are doing what they do best and bring home lots of food before going out on more quests. Well done, William. Level 9 and a boost to reading speed. The walnut cake has been awarded its 4th star, followed by the coconut pudding, which also reaches 4 stars. The new floor research is done. Next is garden furniture. We've neglected the workers for a while. Let's throw them a party. We need to find a way to fit a stairway up to the new floor, so this means we have to remodel one of the hotel rooms to fit in a spiral staircase. Staircase in, now we can add the flooring. Next, we build the exterior walls and a load of windows. Now, we have a huge room to play with. Talbot, congratulations on reaching level 10. The adventurers are home again with some turkey, cheese and strawberries. Another royal feast goes into the diary again. I don't get these two. They never learn. See you later, lads. The adventurers go out for more quests as we pencil in another workers' anniversary party. Wharton is next to reach level 9 and he gets a little speed boost. Lauren is working hard and she also reaches level 9. The walnut cake is on the elite menu as it reaches 5 stars. Another fire in a hotel room. The staff rush to the extinguishers and do their best to put it out before it does any real damage. Day 156 and the coconut pudding reaches 5 stars. William makes it to level 9 and bumps up his reading speed. A new quest is completed and we unlock an elite waitress. Bad news for Lily as we let her go. And we welcome Caitlin to the tavern. Today we start work on the new floor and start to build a full brewery. All the new staff are hired and we set each brewery for a different drink. One short, let's fix that. Fergus, well done mate, level 10 and a speed boost. Brianna's working hard and reaches level 9. Hugo is keeping up and he also hits level 9. Another completed quest gives us another 2,000 coin reward. That's a pretty epic loss for today. At least we can afford it. The brave adventurers return and they come bearing gifts. Well, food, but that's good enough for me. Off they go to get some more. A party for the executioners goes in the book. Garden furniture researched. Next up, unlimited kitchens. Talbot has been feeling a little bit down. Let's throw some money at him and cheer him up. I'm getting sick of these two, but we can't let our guard down. Off with you. Time for a change. How about a new wall texture? As it goes up, I think I like this one. Yeah, looks good. I moved the outdoor seating area and tried to place some outdoor items, but it's telling me that I need to place it in an outside garden. I removed the upstairs floor and try and remove the walls, but it says that an upper floor depends on it. This is weird because there are no floors above it. I managed to delete some walls, but there's one stubborn piece I can't remove. Anyway, we complete another quest and receive a 2,000 coin reward. Since all of our meals are now 5 stars, I lowered the takeaway discount down to 20%. Then I put another royal feast in the planner. Another nice profit for the day. We have a wizard visiting. Is this Merlin or an imposter? Back up on the top floor, we had all of our lighting and we changed the wax and the oil to a high quality material. Next up is the seating area. I spend a small fortune on tables as they're all getting set out. If you've watched this much, I'd love it if you could hit that sub and like button for me please. The first 100 is so close. On this floor, the tables will all have the comfortable seats. Nothing but the best for our guests. Next, we add a fire extinguisher. And in the corner of the room, we place a musician's podium. Nothing but a full band will do on this floor. Caitlin is next up to reach level 10 as she raises her tips. A new quest is completed and we unlock another ugly looking floor tile. A huge bar is placed in the corner of the room and I hired a barman and a bunch of waitresses. A 64,000 loss for the day. I kind of expected that. The barrels are purchased for the new bar and we can fit more on this than any of the others that we own. Once they're all in place, the drinks are filled. The adventurers are sent out again for some more supplies. Loads of stuff is added to the top floor. We start off with a couple of fireplaces and then some bookshelves. A bit of everything's added to this floor, from boat wheels and horns to telescopes and paintings, even a skeleton, followed by some coat racks and even more paintings. Another huge loss today. We're still rich though. A royal party gives us a big profit on day 162. The thieves are back and doing what they do best, running away. Another royal feast is added to the diary for Sunday. Caitlin makes it to level 9 and gains a speed boost, and Nancy also reaches level 9 with another speed boost. The tavern's looking pretty big from the outside now. Another quest unlocks a new wall texture. Abram is looking sad. A pay rise should sort that out. Tamara, congratulations on reaching level 10 and gaining a speed boost. The adventurers bring back a load more food and head out for some more supplies. Abram finally reaches level 9 and gains a speed boost. Unlimited kitchens is complete. The big boy fire extinguishers are next and we make a decent profit for the day. Congratulations Edwy, level 10 is yours along with a speed boost. A battle victory celebration is scheduled and Rosalind reaches level 9 and gets herself a speed boost too. The day ends with a huge profit and another quest completed to unlock a nasty looking floor tile. A day of staff development as Ada reaches level 9 and gains some speed. Rosalind makes it to level 10. William also reaches level 10. And finally, Annabelle levels up too. Day 167 and the dopey duo are back for another beating from our guard. The adventurers do what the adventurers do. More food and more quests. Another level 10 member of staff. Congratulations Maria. Another royal feast is scheduled in for Saturday. We seem to have a problem. People can just walk in the gap at the side. It's an easy fix as we had a fence in the gap. Nice job on reaching level 10, Abram. No wonder the tavern gets so busy. Just look at how many people are walking past each day. An executioner's meetup is added to the diary for Tuesday. Another quest completed and a new elite bartender is unlocked. Bert, thank you, but you're fired. William, welcome to Grojan's Grog. Meanwhile, Marion jumps up to level 10 and levels up her tips. We place a load of rugs under a bunch of tables. A little extra comfort for the guests. After all this time, I just noticed that we can see the stats on how many customers left angry and why. It seems waiting times are an issue. Anyway, Nancy reaches level 10. Well done. Matilda's keeping up the good work as she reaches level 9. Then we head back to the adventurers table and they bring home some turkey and some meat. Before heading out for some coconuts, some more turkey and some more meat. Alice is next to reach level 9. Our staff are amazing. The bars are kept topped up for the royal party and were rewarded with 20,000 coins. A really nice profit for today. These thieves are really starting to get on my nerves. Get lost, lads. The tavern is booming. This is great to see. Nice job on reaching level 9, Lily. Brenna reaches level 10 after all her hard work. Another 6 waitresses are hired to help with the waiting times. A nice little bonus from today's party. The level 3 fire extinguishers are complete. Next up, upholstery. Back to the adventurers table we go. They come back with some turkey, fish and meat. And then they head out for turkey, nuts and strawberries. Amazing job on reaching level 10, Lauren. Another Lauren also reaches level 9. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. It really would mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button, please. Another quest completed gives us a nice little 2,000 coin reward. Another member of staff reaches level 9 and gets a nice little speed boost. Then another quest unlocks a new wall texture. Oh god, they're back again. Leave us alone, you're not getting in. Tamara is next to reach level 9, followed by Alice, who also reaches level 9 and improves her tips. The adventurers bring back more food than we can store, but we still send them out in search of more. Big bucks from today's party, and even more from completing another quest. We made so much money today. A new day and a new member of staff levels up. Well done, Judy. A thunderstorm isn't putting people off queuing up at the takeaway, and we still make a decent profit for the day. Let's organise another party for the executioners. As the upholstery research completes, we get to work on the kitchen items level 3. A little seating area begins with our new sofas, and we have our first loss in a while. The new day begins with all the bars being topped up ready for today's party. Another quest is completed and we unlock a floor tile, which doesn't look too bad. Back upstairs we had a bunch of rugs around the new posh seats. And we had a few more really expensive couches. Day 181 and the annoying duo return. This guard is unbeatable. We have a quest to add more tables, so a bunch of cheap ones are added in a free space. It earns us some gold and then the tables are sold off again. Madeline makes it to level 10 and gains herself a speed boost. A decent profit for the day is nice to see. A completed quest unlocks another elite chef. It's a bad day for Redford as we send him away to look for a new job. Anyway, Frederick, welcome to the tavern. Wharton has worked his way up to level 10. Nice job. William also makes it to level 10. And finally, Marion reaches level 10 too. A new quest makes us a little more coin, and the royal party brings in a huge chunk of change. 31,000 coins profit. That's insane. Nice. It's 8 in the morning and the guests swarm into the tavern. Another party for the executioners goes into the diary and we make another 10,000 profit. Another completed quest unlocks another wall texture. As the guests pile in for another party, some of the staff have leveled up. First, it's Annabelle, who reaches level 10, followed by Helga, who also reaches level 10. Another quest, another 2,000 coin reward. Back to the adventurers table, and they're sent out on a few more quests. Every single executioner at the party's got the face covered. Who can blame them, really? Another little reward for the party. In the researcher room, they're all working hard. So are the rest of the staff, as the bar is full of drinks. Let's throw a party for the prince. It's been a while. Back to the adventurers, and we still can't fit all the food in that to bring them back for us. That doesn't stop me sending them out for more. Upstairs, some more shields and pictures are added to the hotel rooms and even the hallway. The takeaway is busy all the time now. The amount of people in the local area is insane. No wonder we get so many visitors. A feast for the king and queen goes into the diary for Monday. Back in the kitchen, our chefs are run off their feet. The Merlin party seem to have attracted more wizards to the tavern, along with a load of other people. Let's decorate the walls with a new wall texture. It's going to look darker. I think it looks good though. Another quest and another cash bonus. The band look like they're having fun. Our entertainment's great. Well done, Lauren, on reaching level 10. 14,000 from today's party. Did we get a visit from Mr. T? The prince is enjoying some drinks with his friends. Another huge profit for today. The place is looking pretty good. The kitchen research is done. Next up, a basement. Here we go again. The useless thieves are back. And they're gone again. In the kitchen, a new large food chest is added so we can store even more food. Then, a new fireplace grill is squeezed in. On the second floor, I find a gap to add another researcher. Welcome in, Edwy. A completed quest unlocks another ugly looking wall texture. I think the walls we have look pretty smart. Caitlin reaches level 10 after all those hours spent researching. Another royal feast and the queen is mixing it up with the guards, while the king is having a catch up with the old timers. The place is packed and the reward is delightful. Another party for Merlin is penciled in for Thursday. The daily profit is amazing. The adventurers brought us some nice coconuts back, and then they went out for some turkey, some nuts and some mushrooms. We get another 2,000 coins for completing more quests. Looks like the customers are leaving angry because they want a toilet on each floor. Time to convert our old outdoor area. A new wall is put up to block it in. Then a couple of toilets are added, followed by a couple of sinks. Good food, fine ale and entertainment. What more could they ask for? Well, they didn't ask for a fire, that's for sure. Everyone out while our staff deal with the fire. Good job everyone. Only 150 coins worth of damage. Right, everyone back in. Ignore the smell of burning. The guests arrived nice and early for Merlin's party. Everyone has been served and we get 12,000 coins for our trouble. Let's give the executioners another party to ease their pain. The thieves are back. We need more waitresses, so we hire another 4 to ease the waiting times. The VIP area is looking good. Back to the adventurers and we get some coconuts and some nuts. Then they head off for coconuts, fish and more nuts. Another thundery day and the people are still queuing at the takeaway. I think another royal feast seems like a good idea. Today's party brings in a couple of thousand coins. The masked executioners look like they're enjoying the party. The basement research is complete. Next up, games. Edwy is a bit sad. We'll pay him a little extra to cheer him up. Another quest completed and it unlocks a nice new floor tile. Not again, we've got a fire on the first floor. Everyone runs for their lives while our brave staff rush over with buckets of water. This basement is huge. A spiral staircase is added to get down there. Then we add another 6 researchers' desks to speed up our research. The adventurers have brought back a cartload of food. We managed to fit it all in the food crates. The royal party is in full flow. Nancy has managed to reach level 9 and gets a speed boost. Down in the basement, we add a newly unlocked floor tile, so it doesn't look like a basement. Then a nice red wall is added to the bottom and also to the top. I actually like how this is looking. A nice 10,000 coin profit for the day and no one left angry today. Level 9 for Edwy after reading loads of research books. One final attempt for the thieves and they fail again. The adventurers return with some coconuts and head out for more supplies. Tamara also reaches level 9 on the final day. I'm really happy with what we built, and if you made it this far, please hit that subscribe button as we push for our first 100 subscribers. A load more researchers are added and they all get to work. Just a few more things to research before we complete the final achievement. So, back in the basement, it's time to add another bunch of researchers. 12 more should do the job. The staff are hired and they get straight to work. The games research is complete. Next is the Winter Tavern. Back in the basement again. We need to light it up so we can add a games room. And also so the researchers can see what they're doing. Next, we add a games counter, followed by a punching bag and an axe target. Maybe we need more. Let's add another one of each. Over here, we can change how much it costs to play the games, and since we got plenty of coin, I'll lower the cost of everything to raise the chance to play percentages. A couple of fire extinguishers are added. Our first players have arrived, and the punching bag and the axe throwing are a hit. Crazy losses for the day. So, it turns out no one will sit in these comfy seats because they don't have any tables. Let's fix that and gain a nice boost to the seating area. The Winter Tavern research is complete. Next up is the hammer game. So, we can play a Winter Tavern map. If you'd like to see it, let me know in the comments. I tidy up some of the tavern and I move all the researchers to the basement. This looks much better. The hammer game is done. Let's do the basketball game next. Down in the basement, I had a couple of hammer games and I lowered the price to match the chance of play with the rest of the games. An executioner is practicing his axe skills. The basketball game is also completed and the final research begins. Downstairs, a couple of basketball games are added and the price is adjusted to match the others. It looks like the customers are having fun. And there it is, the final research is complete, the archery game. Back in the basement again, and we had 3 archery games and added the prices again. Well, these 3 look brave, or stupid. The ladies are practicing their bow and arrow skills. Whoa, one of them's just hit an apple. That lady in blue is scaring me. Her aim doesn't look the best. Oh, she's finally hit it. Well, we've completed 100% of the achievements, but there's still one more thing I want to do before we finish. I want to build a garden. So, I build a fence and I start adding some flowers, followed by a couple of tables and benches. Next, we're going to need some lights to brighten the place up a little bit. A couple more too. Now, what's a garden without a load more flowers? I get to work planting loads before adding a bunch of trees. This will be a little secluded area for those who want to get away for a bit of peace. Next to the seating area, a nice little flower bed is planted. Then, a couple of benches are added to the quiet place. I think the garden looks quite nice. Before we leave, let's have one final look around. We have a luxury floor with all the nice tables and chairs. Below that, we have our main hotel rooms and the toilets. On the first floor, we have a bar area with some entertainment and a couple more hotel rooms. The ground floor has a big seating area with an adventurer's table and a packed kitchen area. Finally is the basement with the gaming area and all of our researchers. And that ends our 100% completion playthrough. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.